mateys! It's Halloween, and week 9 is approaching fast. Let's get this CGN Hotline show started right now!
Fighting and sometimes driving, wondering what the knuckle is. Excellence and what is the valor? And indeed will end up with a golf ball. CGN!
That's right, me hearties. Bart Legendary is here to bring you everything related to fantasy football like always. A rough week for me. I was knocked off me perch by Excello Supremo.
Oh, I see how it works now. He knocks me out of commission, so you can strut around in your fancy #1 shirt.
Doesn't matter. We'll get it back. Let's take a look at the results from week 8.
Our first matchup sees Excello Supremo going against the Greatest Fantasy. This was the feature match from last week, #1 against #2. And we got a new #1, Excello Supremo, 154 to 123. They go to 6-2. The Greatest Fantasy drops to 5-3. Next up, the Loose Balls, continuing the winning ways, beating the Lazy Perfectionists in a real close one, 129 to 121. The Loose Balls at 4-4, the Lazy Perfectionists at 2-6. Next match, the Sharks getting the victory, 125 to 106 over Afternoon Delight. The Sharks staying in the hunt, although still way down there at 3-5. Afternoon Delight drops to 2-6. Coyote Snuggly against Pimps McGee. Pimps McGee takes it with 108 points over their 92 points of Coyote Snuggly. Pimps McGee now at an impressive 5-3. Coyote Snuggly drops to 4-4. And finally, the favorite sweater getting the W against Red Jefferson Dun Run, 116 to 94. Red Jefferson drops to 5-3. The favorite sweater goes to 4-4. But hey, Excello Supremo, 154? That's a lot of points, baby, for the second week in a row. You are the best with the $15.
I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best.
On this holiday edition of the CGN Hotline show, we got something real special for ya. An original song, composed, performed by, recorded by Pimps McGee. A bit of a collaboration as I became the videographer. Here it comes, boys, from Pimps McGee, our feature segment on All Hallows Eve. Enjoy.
Crazy Go Nuts Football Year 14. Oh yeah.
Obviously. Fighting. Striving. Fighting. Striving. What is a dumbbell? Fighting. Striving. What is a dumbbell? Fighting. Striving. What is a dumbbell? Excellence. Follow the excellence. Follow the excellence. Follow the cheat with hit stuff. CGN. Excellence. Follow the cheat with hit stuff. CGN. Excellence. Follow the excellence. Follow the cheat with hit stuff. CGN. thanks to Pimps McGee for that amazing remix of the CGN Hotline show theme song. Outstanding work, says Captain Hook to ya, Doctor. Now, let's look ahead. The voyage continues. The matchups for week 9.
Our first matchup sees the greatest fantasy going against Pimps McGee. I mean, we both need this win real bad, and Pimps McGee has a lot of players on bye. I'm gonna have to think this bodes well for the greatest fantasy. I'm gonna pick myself, the greatest fantasy, to take the W this week. This one is simple, folks. The Doge is rolling. Afternoon Delight is stumbling. I see nothing in the cards that tells me something's gonna change that formula from continuing this week. The loose balls, folks, they're gonna take that W. I mean, it's just that time of the year. We know who's probably gonna be moving on to the playoffs, or at least fighting for it, and we know who's really struggling. Right now, the Lazy Perfectionist, the Commission's team is struggling. Coupled that with the quarterback being out this week, and the favorite sweater is going to make it another win this week. They're coming off a victory. The favorite sweater to take it.
Shiver me timbers! It's time for the CGN Hotline show's Upset of the Week!
This could be for a national championship. It's up. Missed it to the right.
That's right, guys. It's upset pick time, and it's Excello Supremo against the Sharks. Guess who's gonna win this week? The Sharks are going to shock the world and beat Excello Supremo. Mark it right here. Put it in your pocket. And our final matchup sees Red Jefferson Dung Run going against Coyote Snuggly. Red Jefferson took a tough loss last week. I think they're going to rebound here and get that victory over Coyote Snuggly. Both these teams are scrapping to try to make those top 2 playoff spots. I think Red Jefferson's got the edge this week.
It for the show for this week. Make sure when you're trick-or-treating tonight, you don't eat any of that unwrapped candy. I'll see you boys on the field.
Fighting, striving, what is a dumbbell? Fighting, striving, what is a dumbbell?